Let's return to the legend. Legend of Heroes. We just finished chapter 1. I'm looking forward to see what chapter 2 holds for us. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in Northern Liberal. Banzoys. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Banzoys. Ugh. I still do the lips. Ugh. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Ah, Oliver. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking at things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Caught. Shara? And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Oliver Lenham, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. And if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? Okay, Oliver, relax. Olivier. Sorry, I just noticed that second I that I've ignored this whole time. How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start stalking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberal? For that, I'm going to have to correct you on two points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hocking Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? Well, you know, she brings a good point. And you even set yourself up to run into us. I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. It is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmission can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Sure, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist of the Royal Army. The bracer with a special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. So he came to look for Cassius Bright. The divine blade, Cassius Bright, is the one who I seek. And chapter 2 begins. The Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Oh yeah, these two. Let's see if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Ruan region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head over there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that, so what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruan region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave to the west gate. Okay then, west gate it is. Alright. Man, I haven't played this game in a little while. I mean, from the perspective of people viewing this, it probably hasn't been hasn't been too long since the last video was released, but yeah, I play this game in huge chunks usually. So, what's up? Let's see if we can talk to Mary Mabel before we go out. She's a pretty good character. I'd like to hear from her. Oh, are you all going somewhere? Yeah, we're getting ready to leave. We appreciate all your help. Nonsense, I should be the one saying thank you. I would certainly be great if we had braces like you and Bose all the time. I think you give us a little too much credit. There's no need to be modest. And I'd like you to let me thank you on behalf of the citizens of Bose. I'm really grateful to the two of you. Mayor Mabel. Well, I guess it wouldn't be right for me to keep you any longer. Estelle and Joshua, please be careful in your travels. We will. You take care of yourself, Mayor Mabel, and don't work too hard either. Leela just lectured me about the same thing. I'll try to be more careful. Hope we meet again sometime, but for now, it's farewell. Looks like Miss Mabel will be finally able to get a good night's rest. This is all thanks to you, so please allow me to express my sincere appreciation. Look at these two. Regular Laverne and Shirley. Bose Market. So let's see. What are we like? Oh, hello, friend. Talk. My fiance, who was taken hostage by Sky Bandits, has finally come back. But now he's decided to set up a store of his own. He seems to be a bit frustrated that this store got off the ground without him. See, he's as stubborn and competitive as ever. I guess that means I'm going to be competing with him from now on, so I'll have to work harder. That doesn't sound good for a relationship. But, you know, whatever. Recipe not learned. Did it always say that? It probably did. I'm like really good at not reading things on screens apparently. Let's see. What have you got? Let's see. I think we bought... Do we have one of those? Nope. Neither of those. We got plenty of money. We should get that. Let's get this. You. Oh. We'll check those out at some point. Let's see. Shop, what you got? Tear bomb. We like tear bombs, don't we? We got 16 of them. Of course we like them. I'm telling you, man. It's never a bad thing to have too many items, because then you can actually use them. Let's shop here. Some stricken J's and a red scarf. Body neckwear attacks at the collar, painfully bright. So stock can be benefited by that. Ooh, really benefited too. Let's put it on. Nope, that's not the button. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. Me not remembering which button it is the... Nope. 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 There we go. Yeah, I did it really fast. 10 out of 10. Super quick. Let's do this instead of... So, what's this nonsense about lighter? Yeah, let's do this instead of the lighter. Lighter does good luck charm, care about hikers to combat the cold, prevents freeze. Yeah, we're good without that. Otherwise, I mean, I don't see any new weapons that we can buy. Now he's got to collect weapon salesmen. Oh, this guy does actually. Shop. Laundry pole, we already had that. Yeah. It's fine. Let's see if like we can go to like the legit armor in the south, I think. Is there a legit armor in the south? I can't remember now. Yeah. Oh, who was the one with the shady business going on? Was it him? I returned my products which were stolen by the Sky Bandits. Now I can finally settle down and get back to business as usual. No, it was the Orbment guy, I think. Yeah, none of this stuff is good. Your whole inventory is garbage, my guy. Get out of here with that bullshit. Alright, and we got the Orbment guy. Yep, there we go. Nigel's arrested, taken to the Hocking Gate. I guess it's back to managing the factory for me. It looks like old Nigel was involved in some really shady business. Yeah. I came here to make a deal, but it looks like the store manager has changed. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board. I wonder when I'll be able to bring back some good news to the Imperial City. Now I'm thinking by now I can like unlock, yeah. Not openable. Wonder why it's not openable. Alright. Yes. Oh, well, now we can do this last one. I knew it. So you gotta do everything else first. So all of hers are all open already. Let's slot you in then. Any twos we got? MP2. Well, we can't really afford any of that right now. Alright. Cool. It's funny because like the button to do this is the back button. That's the problem. I say into the void at nobody in particular. Alright, anything we can do. Okay, so we'll get the Tira if I do the mind one. Earth Wall, Earth Lance. She's just not really that person though. Like, you know, we don't really need her doing a bunch of magic. Looking in retrospect, did we get back EP1 mental value of max EP plus 5%? Did we get back the, what is that thing called? Oh yeah, the orbments from Shara and Olivier. Get this mind one. Might make more sense. Get the Tira and the Tira. And let's here. I wonder what Latier does. Lock up Soul Blur. We don't really need you to do those things. Can see enemies from a distance. Yeah, let's load her up with that sort of stuff. Yeah, cool. And Joshua, what do you want? Another time quartz, huh? Yeah, nothing's gonna change your vibe at all. All you can do is cast. But really, I mean, like, you're really just you're very good at being Fizz, like a physical attacker. How much did that drop his hit points? Not really much, probably. Give him this poison. Brings it like 33. That's not that significant in the scheme of things. But it does mean he loses tier, which, I mean, I don't think up to this point Joshua's actually been using tier that much either. Poison success. I think that would make more sense. Because when he gets in there. Cast. Information hit. No, still has to be weird style. Weird style. Action 1, time elemental value, speed plus 10%. We do like that. Hit dex plus 5. That's dex plus 5. What's his current dex? So yeah, that's pretty material. Cast speed doesn't seem that important, but let's remove you. Put you. Is that really not a time one? Elemental Mirage. I guess that's a little different shade. But Action 1 is definitely... Oh, still has to be another time one, so the problem remains. That's fine. I'll just leave cast 1 there then. I thought I was selected too, I was like, oh, I'm on point now. Boy, that's interesting though, huh? Like they both have the same amount of hit points. I wonder if everybody's, if these two at least, if the only growth difference is going to be purely by the orbments. I gotta imagine that can't be the case though, right? This strength's 96, but we'd have to... I feel like I've had this conversation with myself before on here. Where I'm like, well, this and that, and then it turns out that I said, well, I'm just too lazy to actually figure it out. Let's go upstairs. Let's go back here. We'll hit the inn and then head off to the Ruan gate, right? Yeah. And let's just go and look at this quest because I'm not doing them. I refuse this time. Yeah, see, look, no more. I've allowed to talk. So you're headed to Ruan, are you? Yeah, thanks for everything, Lugren. Really appreciate everything you did for us. Don't mention it. I'm gonna really miss having you guys around. If you ever happen to be in Boast again, don't forget to stop by. You're always welcome here. Thanks. Anyways, we better be going now. I kind of want to go visit the Hawking Gate to see about my boy Nigel, but he's not really my friend, is he? There you go. Let's get those EP back. Best. I got $40. Yeah, this is like probably one of the... This is my first time playing Trail since I've moved into this new apartment. My partner and I have moved in together, which is hooray! Positive. I'm happy about that. And kind of finally getting settled in. This little extra smart kids. You know what, Mina? What? I'm gonna try really hard. Oh, you mean about your dream of being a merchant? Yeah, that of course, and? If you got something to say, then spit it out already. Mina's got him. Alright then. I hope that I can become the man you want me to become. Whoa. Oh, I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it. You're great. Harry's been in love with Mina since day one. It's sweet. Alright, so... We're headed to Crone Pass, which is far, far, far to the west. Oh, let's head west. I guess the best path to the west would be to the west, so... Let's hit that save step, because you know I like to do it. Save. Look at that, August 5th. And today is the 12th. So there's how long it's been since I played this. I guess it's not too bad, actually. Let's get this crab man attacked. See if I can remember how to play this game. Oh, yeah, Joshua definitely remembers how to play. Nice.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
No. Look at that. Joshua still got that power. Every time I get mad at him for not hitting. Really? Poison, huh? Not even any hit. telling you, like, masters of attrition in this game.
Alright, we're good to go.
So many flaky potatoes. Speaking of, let's see what we can make right now. Public shell, carmine eye. And why not? I really enjoy the sound effects. To go hills, I'll wait. You never know, that's probably like part of something else that I need. That's probably a better meal to eat. Almost had it to me. An ugly one. I wonder if I should be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing, because I only have 2 people now. Can I get there? Can't. Miss. Ouch. It was a piece of cake. Crone Trail. I'm really interested because this is as far as I've ever played in this game. Like, this first chapter, like, I stopped somehow. I don't even know how I would have done that, but definitely stopped. I kind of want to check in on Revenue Village too. Let's just take a quick. I don't think there's too much in between here and there, right? No, yeah, the whole trail. F that. I kind of was interested to see how the village elder was doing, but he's just gonna have to be alright. Well, these crab people like all on the path right now. All on the Crone Trail. They need to get the little ornament lights fixed, because they got monsters all on these trails, and what was that? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a whole... Well... So they just, like, only steal my energy, and then... Yeah, that's fun. Oh, man, games with, like, a persistent MP that doesn't auto-regenerate, it's all about attrition. Just trying to wear you down, taking your stuff slowly before you, Ouch, he really hated that. But yeah, just trying to take your points and stuff so you get worn down and lose to a base enemy. That's how they get you. Get you using your resources, using all your stuff up. Similarly, that's how they do you in like a battle mech kind of game. What was this? This chest has been cleaned out. Villainous. I thought I saw a second exclamation mark, but it was just my imagination. So we've been here before, obviously, due to the wreckedness of that treasure chest. I'm definitely looking forward to getting back into this. I feel like I just, like I said, I haven't played this game in about, what, like 7 days-ish. And now it's all new stuff, for me at least. Actually, I think this is the section. I believe Ridge is in here, then we'll be... I don't know why I remember that, maybe it's because my most recent memory of the game. Anyway. Man, we finally made it up here. Once we pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in Ruan region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. Well, we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an end at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass and that would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we will be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we're attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Yes, let us explain. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking on the trail? Not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed this soldier her junior bracer emblem. Well, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So are you here to work then? No, actually we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. Thank you, my friend. Let me. Well, I didn't realize that was actually like a rest. I thought it was just like a synthetic HPMP. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Oh, sorry. Sabia, huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we're actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation, asking if they could stay the night. Still tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see, well that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Private Mikey. It's almost time for me to go on duty. I better hurry up and eat while I can. Oh, Private Mikey. Huh? What are you kids doing? Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at this time? A time like this. It's pretty cold out there, huh? So this is the room for the travelers, huh? We've actually been in here before. I think the first time we visited this gate, they said you can use this room. Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Ornament stoves may heat up quickly and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. Okay, you Luddite. Sure, but these ones are so much easier to use. Or much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries, after the airlines went to service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. See, well in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get the supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. There are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is probably the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. You guys don't carry bags. I'm just saying. You carry like a hidden, well, sorry, that tea set we've got going on here is not fly. It looks pretty like a hand-drawn thing. Anyway. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food is pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Oh sir, the meal is delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually on the same line of work as both you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? The same line of work? Man, so, I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. No, this is not Ridge. You're Heavy Blade Agate, that's what it is. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? Why do I keep thinking it's Ridge? Ridge has like been back at Relent for a long time. By the way, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is someone to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Sherazard? Shera returned to Relent. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling to the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brain to think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the rest of the Sky Bandits. And we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? Heard all about that from old man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone without Sherazard's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not caught all up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, Brad. I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Uh-huh. Dad pushes work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep too. He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board. That's a yawn far better suited for the likes of you. Instantly asleep. Hey, it looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seemed like to me, all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true, we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he was worried about us. You really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. Still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face, then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Private Usher. People still listen to Usher's music? I mean, I like it. But that was from my childhood. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stay on guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. Just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's just not just the wind? Oops. Growling voice. What the heck? A pack of wolves? You gotta be kidding me. Well, what was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here. Now you just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course, that's what we should do. We should also save. Of course, that's what we should do. This music. Wolves. This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? And you call yourself a bracer. Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could. It's just like I said, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... crap. What the heck is going on here? Estelle, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Ooh. Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Ah, so you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure you don't get caught. Make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Weak. Oh, come on, I'm about to say. Like, you can't let me not do that one. Missed again. Oh, let's bang on that one. Well, that one has had a turn yet, so. Don't miss, Joshua. Thank you, my friend. We'll get to control you. Alright, what do you got? Crafts. Wild Rage. Lights out. A forceful yell. CV plus 50. Max hit points minus 30%. Let's do that one. Basically go SSJ, I guess. Oh, I forgot there's still one alive. $77 to 4 unless you finish that. And then let's let Estelle do her hurricane. Oh, just kidding. Let's just end this one. Ooh, 318. That is indeed a heavy blade. And poisoned. We do rule. Good job, Estelle. Ooh, looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learned the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over there? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade I got. I didn't do much, and these kids didn't do half the bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too, then. Sure. Well, we intended to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. So the question is, why do those wolves approach? Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Like why? Yeah, like why did they approach at all? Ah! Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up. Yeah, come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Huh? Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Alright, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-haired jerk go? It looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh, and after we helped him fend off those monsters last night too? How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get rid of ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright, off to Ruan we go. Look at her with her different sprites. Go ahead. Falcom Neom. Yeah, looks like we're all good. CP's where it needs to be. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. See, we didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope, everything was fine, like any normal night. I'll tell you what though, that was rather strange. Strange what was? You know how the lights along the road and at the checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, they wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. Seriously, it was the first time I've ever seen them come in large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange now that you mention it. And then again, these monsters were small change when compared with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training and protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you bracers. Now getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Ruan, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Fill it out. Yes, thank you. Tell Joshua to fill out the paperwork and enter the Ruan region. Well, that's that. Looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Ruan. The warrant officer operated the gate. There you go. Welcome to the Ruan region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to Ruan City, right? Yep, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There'll be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're gonna have to divvy your spoils with what I got. Alright, enjoy yourselves, and good luck in endeavor to becoming senior bracers. Thanks. Really appreciate everything you've done for us. The attack on the checkpoint last night was good practice. I guess I should be better prepared for an emergency both in body and mind. But man, he's getting deep in it, isn't he? Let's go ahead and save it up and make our way to Ruan. Alright, everything is new here for me for sure now. I'm excited. This is what I've been waiting for. Like, I've been pressing through the first parts of this game, the early parts, to make sure, you know, so I can get to this point where now everything is legitimately brand new. Not just like stuff I forgot. Alright. Ooh, man, that is powerful. Let's see. Well, you really don't care about that, and he also doesn't care about yeah, let's do that, because he's not gonna care about the fire that's about to happen to him. Do you have? Nope, sure don't. You probably don't care about physical attack either. Well, it's the best we can do right now, at least. Wait, did that hurt him? Yeah, it kinda did. Let's finish that then. Oh, those motherfuckers. Let's take our opportunity to do that. We haven't done this before. Sweet sponge cake. I like the sweet sponge cake. Speed up is always something I really appreciate in the game. Go bleed that mother lover. And I don't know, clock up. No, let's just not do anything. That was a total accident. I meant to move, not run. Oh well, whatever. Kind of a waste, but what can you do? There are a lot of recipes. Like, I'm not even anywhere near halfway. I get the feeling this game is pretty long. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Like, I'm not worried about burning out on it. Yeah, I knew there was something in here. The situation seems familiar somehow. So they tried to get me because they want you to rotate the camera, but I know where the secrets live. Live in my heart. Oh, so you're a bad guy. Crabman and Crabman Jr. '81. Boy, that other guy's really slow. Minoria Coast. What's that? Not a surprise. Oh, come on. Well, you can at least art. And they don't like green, so you can't really do anything. Just can clock up a style. And she can taunt. Dang. Not have a taunt, man. No, that's cute. Alright, so you don't like... Yeah, you do that, and you don't like... Soul Blur... I think that goes into the brownish ones. Alright, cool. Another one. So these games think they're slick, trying to hide their secrets from me, but I'm a secret master. Minoria Byroad. Wow. Estelle? Hey Joshua, check it out. It's the ocean. Yes, I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly and just huge. And that sound waves and the smell of the tide, so this is what it all feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I kinda sort of remember seeing... I remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. I got here by walking though, no ships this time. Yep, I feel like we've accomplished something. You kinda did. Let's save. Because, you know, that's smart. Always good. I'm thinking about a reasonable time that I can also like stream this game. I'll have to like really time that out right there, because as far ahead as I do on this particular game, I do like pretty far ahead. Usually, generally speaking, so I want to get people enough time to like actually be able to attend instead of being like a rando stream that I just like the way I usually do it, basically. This is definitely a game I want to share with others. Yeah, open up the discussion. Particularly people that like haven't played the game through yet or before. Oh, you make me so upset. Well, like, she's super charged up in her EP, huh? Like, I've never seen the, you know, her special art blast up like that. Oh, of course, a monster appeared. What? Let's see what kind of, stuff you got going here. Super don't like blue. Let's see how you feel about physical attack. Oh, don't like that either. Let's just hit him with an Aqua Blade. Ouch. Twice, huh? Let's make sure he stays alive. Boy, 2,000's a lot. Or 200, 1,000's a lot, sorry. But he probably needs it. Twice, huh? Oh, you don't even play around with me like that right now. Joshua, I'm in no mood for that. Lily necklace. The chest is empty as your thieving heart. Lily necklace. Next reference you're given prevents confused. Yeah, I think so, huh? Yeah, maybe you need to get that little necklace and don't get confused again, buddy. Let's take a little healing opportunity here. I guess we're gonna take a break here at Minoria Village. East Ruan. Minoria Village is pretty close. South is the lighthouse. So I guess one up, yeah. Cool. We're gonna pass through Minoria Village on the way to Ruan. See what kind of hijinks we can get into there. They make some friends. Civilization at last. And with all these pretty white flowers blooming everywhere too. What did you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. And the white flowers are a type of hibiscus. They're so pretty. The ocean and the flowers together, it smells great around here. It also makes me kind of hungry. Only you could work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what do you say to lunch? Not about me, but do we have any provisions? I want to get something local. It's such a nice quiet little town. I mean, we just got to Ruan. That's true. Okay, let's check out the inn and tavern. I think that's where we're gonna leave it here. Next time we're gonna check out that inn and tavern and see what trouble we're gonna get into at the good old Joshua and Estelle. I think this game is really like starting to catch its rhythm. I'm starting to see the loop. That's a pretty good loop. Definitely stay curious about what's going on with Cassius, and yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep this going. Anyway, as usual, thank you for your time. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.